Hey guys, me again. I hope you all have had a good day. So I know it's really dark at the moment, but that's only because I decided to take a really long route back from work, and yeah, I decided to pass the time by doing a video for you guys. So I know it's been a while since my last upload, but I didn't really have much to record, and I didn't want to upload a video just for the sake of doing it. Anyways, I could ramble on about all that other stuff for ages, and obviously I don't want to bore you guys. So today's video is going to be about how I've managed being in the workplace despite being on the spectrum. So I know a lot of people on the spectrum going to work and manage it just fine, and I know that every autistic person is different. They all have their own strengths and weaknesses, but this is just sort of how I've managed it. So yeah, if you guys are interested to hear about all of that, then by all means stick around. So this is what I like to call social demand. Now, where I work, I'm constantly on my feet and having to interact with many customers, and most of the time I don't know who they are. I'll occasionally get someone I know, which is great because obviously I know how to talk to them, but obviously due to the fact that I'm talking to this many people, and the fact that I have Asperger's, I struggle in social situations like more than like your average dude. But so it does get quite tiring at times having to talk to this many people and be on my feet for as long as I do. So yeah, it's quite demanding in that sense, but despite that I really enjoy this social demand because it's challenging how I am, right? Which is good, because otherwise I'd be like by myself in my room, probably listening to music, not really doing much talking. Whereas when I'm at work, I'm kind of stimulating myself, which sounds really weird now that I say it out loud, but you get the point. And I'm having to kind of develop my social skills, and due to how long I've been working here, it's gone pitch black, I'm sorry, but due to how long I've been working where I work, I've kind of gone a script as to what I say to customers. So that way it's a lot easier for me, because I just kind of run through this script when interacting with them, and it works. And obviously if I end up having to do something that I don't usually do, it's kind of like going back to square one, because obviously I haven't got that script and I don't have the experience in that particular section. So it's kind of like, as I said, going back to square one and learning all this stuff over again, which is all right. Like, I like the challenge, like because with me, I have the kind of mindset where I'll never limit myself because of the fact I'm on the spectrum. I'll never turn around and say, oh, I can't do this because I've got Asperger's, or I can't do that, I can't stand up for too long because I've got scoliosis. I'll never, like, sure, I have in the past, like when I was like at cadets or whatever, have said, oh, well, can I just sit down for a few minutes because my backaches are kicking in? But I don't do that anymore, because I don't like limiting myself because of the conditions I have. So I've got a really good mindset and really good attitude for work, and yeah, I'm kind of a little bit out of breath because I've been walking for well over an hour. But yeah, so I'll never limit myself because of the fact I'm on the spectrum. In fact, I really like how demanding my job is, like socially, because it's allowing me to develop my social skills. And yeah, you can tell that I'm tired because I'm struggling to string a coherent sentence together, and I've been walking for probably a little more than I should. But hey, I'm determined to make at least semi-decent video, so you guys can kind of get a bit of insight as to what it's like for me working. Well, there's something else I was going to say, but I'll just cut this clip up if I need to. So yeah, and obviously I've always had the can-do attitude when it comes to these kind of things. I'm very ambitious, so I'll try and progress my career as far as I can. And yeah, obviously I have all these dreams about where my career could then lead to, and maybe one day, obviously I know it's slightly different to where I work currently, but I would probably say work at Harry Potter Studios or an Apple store, because I'm a massive Apple nerd, but that's a completely different video for another day. So now this is something I'm probably going to struggle with for a while, because A, I'm on the spectrum, I struggle with social situations a little more than everyone else. B, I don't have the experience with dealing with situations like this, so obviously, yeah, as I said, experience. And C, I know that, like, if I were to get into a confrontation, then, like, it's highly likely that my words would fail me, because as I've said many times before, I struggle to get my words out at times, so, like, that becomes more prevalent when I do get into confrontations with people. So I just outright try to avoid it as best I can, and I know that it's not always going to work, because I'll have to deal with it eventually, but I know that with time I'll get better at it, and hopefully one day I'll be just as good as anyone else with dealing with it. So yeah, and as I said, I'm not going to turn around and say, oh, I'll never be good at dealing with confrontation because I'm autistic. I just know that I'm going to struggle with it for a while, but it's not like it's something that I can't overcome, which is good. So yeah, all in all, working in a very social environment is challenging. It's very challenging. Like, every time I'm constantly getting challenged, and it's good. It's a good kind of challenge. Like, just want to make that clear. Like, I'm not saying that where I'm working is bad by any means. It's great, and it's the kind of challenge that I should be getting, because, like I said, if I wasn't working, then I'd just be in my room, not really doing much. I'd just be kind of keeping to myself, like, a lot, because obviously I don't talk to tons of people. Like, I'll have, like, there's a few people I speak to, which is fine, but working is allowing me to improve my social skills by kind of not throwing me into the deep end, but kind of, actually, yeah, probably, yeah, throwing me into the deep end, really, and kind of making me get better at my social skills, which is great, because obviously being someone who struggles with that stuff anyways, it's good to try and improve upon it. And as a result, like, albeit I was relatively okay with social stuff beforehand anyways, but doing this has definitely helped. It's definitely helped, as, like, I've come out of my shell. Like, if you looked at me when I started compared to now, then you'll see that I'm a lot more confident. I'm very talkative. I try and make jokes where I can, and yeah, I'm definitely happy about how challenging work is for me, because it's allowing me to grow as a person. And yeah, that's all I really have to say about that. And yeah, I'm just very pleased. I was going to have a shave when I got back, but hey, I'll just leave that till tomorrow, because it's like, what is it, like 11:15 at night. I'm going to try and get this video uploaded before midnight, and yeah, I'm a little bit tired, as I've said a few times before, and as a result, I'm struggling to put together a coherent sentence, and I've probably repeated myself a good few times, but hey, I don't want to then, like, make this video tomorrow, because I'll probably be busy with other stuff. So yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this, like, this random video about me rambling about work and whatnot, despite the fact that I am probably not, like, awake enough to actually make a decent video. But hey, yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed your day, and I shall see you guys soon. Actually, before I go, so it's April 30th at the time of when I'm recording this. Like, I'm not sure if I'll be able to get it uploaded before midnight, but hey, so this time next month, pretty much, I go to Hemsby. So if I don't upload anything before then I apologise, because as I said earlier, I don't want to upload a video for the sake of uploading one, because then it will suck. So I'll try and get something up before I go to Hemsby, but if I don't, then obviously I'll see you guys then, as obviously I do plan on making a decent vlog, like, when I go away, because I'm away for like 5 days, so like I'll be able to get a fair bit of video in. And yeah, so I might do another video like within the next couple of weeks, like, because I've got a couple ideas as to what I want to do, but it's just whether or not I can actually go ahead and execute said videos and actually make it decent. Because like with me, like a lot of my videos, I kind of come up with a topic that I want to talk about, and then spend like the next couple of weeks trying to think of stuff to say. But maybe I might make a separate video about how I come up with my ideas for YouTube. Yeah, so if I don't see you guys before I go to Hemsby, then yeah, I don't really have much else to say, because this clip has gone on for long enough and it's getting boring. So I shall see you guys in the next video.